Hi, Jackie Barnes-Monaghan here again. And tonight I thought it would be worth talking about motivation. What motivates you? What makes you want to get out of bed in the morning? What makes you want to go and achieve something? What is it that drives you? What is your driver? And now this can be so many different things. For some people, it may be money. That's fine. There are no rights and wrongs about motivational drivers at all. For others, it might be people, just that they want to be with people. They want to do something with people. For other people, it could be family. Maybe family is your driver, and it's just wanting to achieve whatever it is that you've got in mind because you want the very best for your family. There are many drivers, and I don't think that we should try limiting them to the most obvious ones, but we all have a reason why we get out of bed in the morning. I've been talking a lot in these videos about personal development, the benefits of personal development, and one of the reasons is that, I told you that I'm absolutely obsessed with personal development. I never ever stop. I'm doing another course throughout July. Personal development has changed not only my career path, but also it's changed me. It's changed my perception of me. It's changed how I see me, and it's helped me to understand myself better. I'm much more now. If you'd have asked me, I don't know, 25 years ago, what words would you use to describe yourself? I would have probably really struggled with that, and I'd have probably listed negative things only. I would have struggled to see the positive. But now, I'm quite confident in telling people, do you know what? One thing about me, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to a fault, unless you give me a reason why I shouldn't be loyal to you. That's one of my qualities. You know what else? I'm reliable. I used to think actually that when people used to tell me, you know what, Jackie, you're reliable, I always used to think, oh no, that makes me sound so boring, and I want to be, I want to be exciting and glamorous. But actually, do you know what? Reliability is something that we're all looking for in those around us, in those that matter to us, and especially in those that are providing a service to us. Reliability is really important. What else would I say? Do you know what? I would say I am a social care trainer, and do you know what? I'm good at it. I'm good at delivering training courses, and I'm good at designing training courses. It's what I'm good at. And I'm good at working with people. I'm good at working with people. And I've proved that not only to myself, but to others over recent years. So in 1993, I think it was, when I first started working in social care, I didn't know what I was going to like and what I wasn't. I just felt that I wanted to do something that would benefit other people, vulnerable people, people who couldn't necessarily help themselves. And I went to work in the NHS. I was we used to call them auxiliaries. Now I think we call them healthcare assistants. I worked on a ward looking after elderly people with dementia. And you know what? I learned so much there. I learned so much about people and about sensitivities, and about how even when we are losing certain abilities, we're still very human. I also learnt a lot about families. I saw many families in the years I was there, and I was so happy to be able to give them a little bit of support and to be able to reassure them that we were looking after their loved one, because that's really important to families. In '99, I moved over to supported housing, which I just loved. And I started there in August of '99 as an agency project worker. Then in December, I went full time in a permanent role. The following year, I became manager. Why did I become manager the following year? Because I kept talking to the manager, saying, I want to know more, I want to know more. And she saw something in me that she believed in. And she taught me her job. She actually taught me her job. And it started off, she had to be off for a couple of months. And I was acting manager in her place. And when she came back, she said to me, did you enjoy it? And do you know what? I did. I mean, the first day obviously was absolutely terrifying. I sat down at the desk, I suppose, like many people on the first day in a job that they never ever thought they could ever do, and sort of sat down and thought, oh, I've no idea what to do. What should I do first? Who am I? What do I think I'm doing here? But after that, once it got going, I absolutely loved it. So when she realised that, when she came back to work, she said, right, I'm going to teach you more. I'm going to teach you more. And she did. And later that year, when she decided to work in another part of the country, I got the manager's job. And I did that for 4 years. And during that 4 years, I went on as many courses and I learnt as much as I possibly could. I learnt from my line manager, I learnt from other people in the organisation, I learnt from managers in other parts of the country, and most of all, I learnt from the people that I was employed to support. And that was the biggest learning, finding out, well, how do you actually feel about this? How does this work for you? What do you need from us? And all of that personal development, after 4 years as a manager, I was actually asked, why haven't you applied for the area manager role that's going? I hadn't thought that I could be an area manager, but there I was being asked why I haven't applied. So I did apply and I prepared for the interview, bit more personal development online, finding out information that I needed to be able to feel confident on the day. Had my little cards all ready with my notes because I had to do a presentation. Great. And I got the area manager's job. During that time, I had to deliver training to my staff, mainly because there wasn't the budget to give them the training that they needed. So that's what I did. I started training people all over the country in various subjects. And then when I was ready to move again, I was able to apply for a training manager's job, and I got that as well. And now I've been involved in training now for, oh my goodness, it must be 12 years. And do you know what? I continue doing personal development. Since I've been a trainer, I've done an NLP practitioner course, I've done transformational learning, I've done emotional intelligence. So just keep going and going, and I'm never going to stop. And do you know what drives me? What drives me is knowing that the service that I offer ultimately benefits vulnerable people and people in need. And when I do coaching, I know that the people I'm coaching are going to move on to something better and something that they really want. So what is your motivation? What is it that drives you, that makes you think, yeah, I want to get out of bed this morning and I want to go and really achieve something? What is it for you? Okay, have a think about that. See you next time.